Hey everybody,
Welcome back to yet another episode of Teak and Mead.
and happy Independence Day to
Yeah.
us Americans, and I guess for our British people. Anyway, we love you.
So, I know a lot of things are kind of going on right now. We got the World Cup going on for all of our soccer and football fans.
Football.
Yep.
If America wins, though, I think the world has to call it soccer.
Well,
For a year. For 1 year.
we won against I think it was Bosnia recently,
Yeah.
and they posted on their thing, it's football
I
or it's soccer.
can see
So, super funny.
it. Oh, yeah.
So this episode is we've got, it's not a new state, but it's a new company.
Yep.
And it's also going to be, we're debuting a new profile image for both the Instagram and the YouTube channel. So that'll be cool.
Yep.
I'll have a pinned comment that is tagging the artist who designed the new emblem for us. She's done some stuff for me in the past with like D&D characters and stuff like that. So she's actually really good. So shout out to Patricia Huz for that. We'll have her Discord information in the pinned comment for this episode. I went to a family reunion in Texas a couple weeks ago, which was super fun. But on the way to my parents' house, I stopped in Carrollton, Texas,
That's so hot.
and I got to speak with one of the owners of the Fox and Raven Meadery
Nice.
in Carrollton, Texas. Bryce.
Okay.
This was also the time that we called you while I was down there.
Yeah, they decided to video call me while he was trying mead, and I was sitting at home.
So I've already had a little bit of a taster of what we've got going on. I don't remember all the details. I just remember them all being very good. None of them are like super sweet.
12%.
Yeah, dude. Two of them I believe are carbonated, which are the ones here. We've chilled all of them, so should be a good time.
Screw it. Oh, this is the traditional. It's perfect.
Yep.
We needed to soak this thing. It is still warm. And if you can see, I don't know if it's in focus or not, but we've got.
Oh yeah, we've got some burgers going that we mixed pork, beef, and venison together.
Yep.
So that'll be good. We've got a ham in there and
Half brisket.
half a brisket. So we've got plenty of meat going. I think we've got some more that's going to be going in later. I know that
No.
or the wife said no. But she made some potato salad, so definitely looking forward to that.
And Bob, if you're watching, thank you very much. I told you I'd put it somewhere that was honorable. There it is.
So,
All right. So you want to rattle that off?
so this one is the Hunt the Hare. This is their traditional mead. So Fox and Raven makes this one. It says created with locally sourced honey. This semi-sweet mead has notes of lemon, cardamom, and clove. Can be served cold or warm by preference. At Fox and Raven, we create mead inspired by the stories that have shaped us, from tall tales to epic journeys and everything in between. Strangers become friends through the stories they tell. Thank you for letting us be a part of your story. Love, Savannah and Bryce.
Hell yeah.
So this is a full-size 750 milliliter bottle. It comes in at 14% by volume. I don't remember, it's been 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, so I don't remember all of the specifics about this one. So for me, it's kind of like, I know I'm spilling some, it's kind of like experiencing it all over again. That's all
All right. And this is their traditional, by the way.
right. Or it's a traditional style, so they don't do the traditional where they have like a base and then they add stuff to it. This is just a traditional style mead. They like to kind of just, if I remember, I got to talk with Bryce for a little bit while I was just trying to kill time before going to mom and dad's. He said it's kind of more of they just like to try different things, and as experiments go, sometimes things are turn out well, sometimes they don't. So they just like to experiment with a lot of different things.
Oh yeah. Well, and something he had brought up, kind of like the mad scientist at Dancing Skeleton had brought up to us. Each honey can what's the right word?
It can produce a different flavor,
Per the
essentially.
yeast you use.
Yeah. So even the yeast, even going as far as what yeast you use, can produce a different flavor regardless of what honey you use.
Yeah.
So it's a lot that actually goes into it. I think more than what we thought it initially had, because we've just been kind of
Put it in a bottle and send it.
yeah, just kind of point blank shoving stuff in a bucket and just kind of making it. So I don't remember what kind of yeast he used or what kind of honey. I think it's just wild. I don't think it says. This was the only one on their webpage that I couldn't really find any information for. And Bryce was telling me about it, and I apologize in advance, Bryce. I don't remember everything. But this one has, I believe, characteristics of like straw, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like earthy tones.
So
I'm
it's
getting
not
that-
going to be all that sweet.
Well, let's go. It's a little more on the bitter side, a little more, just like you were saying with the earthy taste.
Yeah. It's
Not-
very delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it then. I love it now.
Yeah, over this weekend, are we going to destroy that bottle? Very much so.
Yeah.
But it's not on the earthy side where you're eating clove,
Right.
but it's got that hint
Mm-hmm.
of, well, more than a hint, more of a holler of, God, I can't even place it. Alfalfa.
He said it's supposed to be that kind of hayfield straw flavor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Absolutely beautiful. If this isn't your first rodeo with mead, this would be a great one. After you've gotten kind of,
If you've kind of been around the block a little bit with when it comes to meads and you've tried different things, and maybe you're not a huge fan of the sweeter ones, but you don't want to go something that's more dry with that kind of dry finish. This is a perfect kind of in the middle. I don't know that I would really call it a semi-sweet. It's on the lower end of a semi-sweet.
right.
But it doesn't have that dry finish to it
Right.
that some of the more dry ones have. It's perfectly crushable. I mean, it's perfectly crushable. It's
Oh, yeah.
great. It's a great flavor.
Well, and
It's the color is amazing. The overall product just is fantastic.
Mm.
So I also want to thank Savannah for being, when I was talking to her, being so helpful with the contact and setting stuff up and being willing for me to just kind of come down and pick stuff up. I know things weren't quite ready whenever I got there, and you guys accommodated me. I was a little earlier than we had initially talked about.
of that being early to something? No.
Yeah, I know. But I just, at the time I wasn't entirely sure what time I'd be there. And so I really appreciated you guys kind of being able to work with me a little bit and, being able to pick stuff up. So that was super nice. And getting to kind of walk around with Bryce a little bit in their location. So they don't have a physical tap room right now. They do most of their like sales and stuff either online, but most of what they do is they go to like festivals, like Renaissance festivals and stuff like that, and they have like a little stand that they sell a lot of their stuff through. So they've been around for about 4 years and some change, I think was what Bryce said. We follow them on Instagram. They follow us now as well. So great to have that, and great to finally have you guys on the channel. So much love to you, Bryce and Savannah, for all of the help and the wonderful meads that you've made.
We're definitely going to be bugging you for
some
other
more
ones. That's for damn
Yeah.
sure. Sorry, I am cussing a lot, and
No.
it is.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
So let's try
This way, or-
What's this one?
Oh, it's actually smoking. Good. Okay. Sorry.
So this is a honey pomegranate.
Ooh. Pomegranate is always a weakness for me.
Yeah, these two are carbonated.
Okay, so we'll do the non-carbonated first.
For those of you that have been here with us for quite some time, it's hot here in Missouri.
Yeah,
we're but
trying our
it's
damnedest right now.
less hot in the garage, which seems a little paradoxical.
I'm about to get a new roof on the garage, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah. Thanks to that hailstorm. Finally
Yeah, I know a lot of people got.
wrecked.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go ahead and sit down. There we go. I don't know. We've actually done a couple episodes from the garage. Remember we did the one where the first one on the deck when it was just piles.
Yep. And I think we did one when it was super cold outside. So we've done a couple in here.
So, holy.
Yeah, it has a great smell.
So it's a pomegranate mead. Is there something else there? I'm getting an herbiness. You smell that little herbiness that's at the back end of it?
So this one says, descend into the rich flavor of tart pomegranate, framed by tangy rose hips and spiced with fragrant cardamom.
Okay.
Complex and rich, Down Once More can be enjoyed cold or at room temperature by preference. So this is also another full-size bottle, and I love y'all's artwork, by the way. This one comes in at 12%.
Nice.
It's called Down Once More.
So you get that first kind of kick in the face of pomegranate, and then that the hip.
The rose hip is a nice like envelope.
Thank you.
There's a little bit of the cardamom, and as far as flavor wise, so the rose hip is more of an envelope for the pomegranate, and is a little bit more subtle, and the cardamom is very subtle, but it is a nice like
Roll into.
Yeah, kind of subtle hint that kind of rounds out that flavor of this mead. Again, it's another one that's really, I have thoroughly enjoyed it cold. I haven't tried it warm. This is another one that is very pleasant to enjoy, on a hot day. It'd be a really good one for like a light dinner.
Yeah.
I think.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Or
fish. Yeah.
So you get that pomegranate tartness
Mm-hmm.
and that earthiness. Kind of, it's the tartness, earthiness, and then kind of roll out at the end of it. It's if you are someone who only wants super sweet, might direct you differently. But if you are someone who likes your Merlots,
Yeah.
things of that nature, this would be a very good one for you.
Yeah, this is kind of like a nice segue between your sweets, more into your semi-sweets. There's a little bit of sweetness there, but I think that mostly comes from pomegranate,
Yeah.
and like getting into your more dries. It is a very nice smooth segue between those flavor profiles.
Somewhere between a Moscato and a Merlot.
Yeah,
It's kind of where I would place it.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful flavor. It lets you know everything that's going on in I would almost say, and I can't believe I'm saying this, a briefing style where it's this, then this, then this, and then gone. And along with that, the color, the clarity is amazing.
Yeah.
And the stick note, I feel bad now. The stickiness, the legs.
Yeah.
So if you know what that means, it
Then
does
you
that.
know more than us.
We've been doing this for how many years now, and we still suck at it?
6. I think September will be 6 years.
Yep. Okay then.
I think we started a couple months after I got out of the Navy.
Yeah.
I've been out for about 6 years now.
But the flavor is absolutely beautiful. It is definitely more of a. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Fruity, earthy tones.
It has some delicate flavors. I mean, the rosehip and the cardamom are real subtle. The pomegranate brings a nice level of tartness to it. Just kind of, and they all round each other out very nicely. So you may not be able to like pick out individual flavors, but it is a very nice, like, sippable mead.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And it is one that I think it would be a great thing for intermediate tasters and drinkers to get into.
Yeah.
Beginning might be a little harsh.
Yeah, I maybe wouldn't suggest this one as a initial like segue into mead.
But once you've had,
But I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it ends up being something that you like.
well, and I could see IPA enjoyers
Yeah,
because of
maybe.
the earthiness.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Merlots and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, because I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this channel is to get the name out there, get the word out there, and get people who normally enjoy beers and wine to try mead.
Give it a try. Yeah.
So,
For sure.
sorry, we went on a tangent.
No, you're good.
You know,
So this next one is called Hello. My name is Mel. It says adventure in every bottle. The hero raises his head, breathing hard. Sweat stings his eyes. He wipes his brow and lifts his club. Just 10 more to go. Made with locally sourced honey, this traditional semi-dry hydromel is refreshing and effervescent, naturally gluten-free with notes of citrus. Best enjoyed chilled.
coming in at 6%.
And this is a 22-ounce bottle. So for those of you who are great at math, unlike me, you can kind of do that for yourself.
So and it's also not a cork. So
Yes.
slightly smaller than your regular full-size wine bottles. However, this is also the carbonated, so that kind of adds a little bit to it. Of course, first impressions of the look, everything we've had from them has been beautifully clear, beautiful color. Really need to stop doing that.
trying to see exactly what they used for it, but it doesn't say. I don't know if you have your phone out or anything. But...
I don't even know where my phone is.
Oh, no. Alright.
So once again, kind of on a mid semi-sweet.
Mm-hmm. It has a kind of a sweet opener, and then kind of mellows out.
But doesn't go like hardcore dry or.
No, it definitely has a wet finish.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like the best way to describe that.
In our very unprofessional opinion.
Yeah.
But it's not a harshness, especially with the extra carbonation. That kind
of bubbly, crisp,
almost champagne-y feeling.
Yeah.
Especially if you just sit it in your mouth and let it kind of do its thing.
Yeah.
I
think if you're getting into meads, this might be like a good segue into meads. Yes, it is a carbonated mead, but maybe that texture kind of helps you a little bit more, so it's not as heavy, mouthfeel wise.
Yeah, and like
a traditional.
You were talking about a segue into it. It's also a great segue into the carbonated side, the sparkling side of it.
It's a nice light mouthfeel. It's got bright flavor. You can taste like that citrusy kind of aspect to it, which is really nice. It's not super sweet, so if you're not somebody who's really into sweet meads, it's a great one. Even if you are into sweet meads, there's a little bit of sweetness there that I think you'll like.
As David can attest, I am very much so into the sweet side of it.
Yeah.
But
overall, I think it's a fantastic mead. You guys have done an amazing job with your production.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it, but there's no need to piggyback onto what he just said because it's beautiful, it's flavorful. I just did it. I feel bad.
So this last one that we have, I think, is the most interesting one that I think you'll find.
This is the prickly pear.
It is inspired by our favorite masked swordsman. At your service, Commandant is a bright, semi-sweet carbonated prickly pear mead, created with delicious golden Texas wildflower honey. Combined with succulent native prickly pears, this mead is as smooth as the man himself. Best enjoyed cold. Pairs well with adventure.
I do love the fact that you guys added a little bit of humor into your descriptions, into the artwork. It's dumb. I know it's dumb that I find that so endearing.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that stick with you. And that makes me okay. So it's a 22 ouncer coming in at 6%. And yes, the artwork is beautiful. I love that.
So when I was talking to Bryce, he said it's going to have that kind of pickly flavor.
Okay.
So expect that. Because prickly pear is kind of naturally has that kind of flavor to it,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I tried it down there, and I'm not a huge fan of pickles, but it's very nice. It's not a whole flavor profile behind it.
It's not pickled.
No.
Yeah.
So you can kind of smell. It smells like pickly, at first. It's not overwhelmingly pickly.
Yeah, that cactusy.
Yeah.
fruity flavor.
It is a rather interesting flavor.
Jim, you need to order some of this, man. Just be good on your bar.
I don't remember specifically which one of these bottles was the one, but thank you, Bryce, again. Bryce said that they only had a couple of bottles of one of them, and he was waiting for, or it was one of the bottles is the last one of a batch that they'd made previously, and he was waiting for a special occasion to crack it open, and he said that we were that special occasion.
Oh, damn. Thank you.
So
very
thank
much.
you, Bryce. Thank you, Bryce, and thank you, Savannah, as well. You guys have made a fantastic product. We'll definitely be ordering from you guys again. Thank you for having me down there. It was amazing to meet Bryce.
Yeah, we appreciate that sort of. I mean, we are just, I guess on this occasion, we are two fat dudes sitting in a garage drinking, but it is very much appreciated.
Yeah.
That you guys welcome us into your hearth and whatnot. So it's thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
But yeah, so it has that kind of pickle smell. It has a little bit of that pickle flavor, but it also has some sweetness to it. And I think the sweetness is mostly what I get, and like a little bit in the back with the pickly flavor. It's also carbonated, so it kind of has that little bubbly bite to it, which is nice. It brightens everything up.
I think you're tasting the cactusy flavor. I think that's the best
Well,
way
those
to
are
describe it.
yeah. So prickly pear kind of naturally has that like pickle, sweet, fruity kind of aspect to it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cluster,
Yeah.
which is great. Like,
So it's actually the fruit. So the prickly pear cactus produces a fruit, and
Right.
it's the fruit that's used. It's not the actual like leaf
right.
of the plant.
Yeah, it's kind of trying to figure out how to.
It's one that you'll have to try it to really appreciate it for yourself. I don't know how to really put it into words, like how to describe the flavor. It's delicious, and I think it being carbonated definitely makes it much better when it's cold. It is a fantastic flavor overall, and I think honestly it's probably my favorite one out of the ones that we've had today.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I know Becca will thoroughly enjoy it. Well, she'll have a glass of it, but and this is almost it's kind of a. I almost want to say it's like a light airy-ish, but not. It's very complex.
Yeah.
That's if you're one of those that definitely enjoys being adventurous on this medium-ish side of wines and whatnot, basically everything we've had from them, or at least that I've had from them, have been in that range.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful mouthfeel, beautiful texture, color, clarity.
Every aspect of it has been absolutely amazing.
It's a dead-on product. Like, you guys hit it out of the park. That's all the more I can say about it. I mean,
Yeah, I know I got to taste it a little bit before you did, but
yeah, I'm a little jelly.
you know, it is what it is. But now that you've had a chance to kind of taste all of these meads, I guess we're moving into our final thoughts. I mean, for me personally, like getting the chance to come down and try them in person with Bryce, and kind of giving me a much better spiel about like the different flavors and stuff, which unfortunately I do not remember because my memory is trash. Fantastic, amazing product. Thoroughly enjoyed tasting them then. definitely thoroughly enjoyed tasting them now. I was pleasantly surprised, but by I guess my fondness for the prickly pear flavors, because I don't really like pickles that much, but that kind of pickly sweet flavor is quite nice. Yeah, overall, absolutely, it's a banger.
Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of already said it, but it's beautiful. Everything I've had, all four of them, has been, well,
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what else you guys come up with.
I think he's got. I don't remember what it was. He told me, but he's got one that I think he said was going to finish up about 2 weeks after I left. So we'll have to look and see what it was. I think it's a strawberry and cream kind of ish flavor. So I think they've done it before, but he said it's supposed to be almost ready.
Hell yeah. Well, and that's anytime a meadery can do, well, anybody can do anything with true, real strawberry flavor.
Yeah.
It speaks a lot to their abilities and whatnot, because strawberry is.
It's not an easy one to get right.
Yeah. A lot of people screwed up, and a lot of places screwed up. And especially if they're going to do like a full natural strawberry flavor, it's very subtle. And as we found with a couple of other meaderies that we've had.
Yeah,
But yeah, my final thoughts, freaking home run, guys, like, wow. And cannot wait to see what else you guys put out. So what's your full pour, bro?
I think honestly it's gonna be the strictly pear one. I think, like I said, this has been my favorite one out of the four that we've tried today from them.
Well, me being who I am, I'm going with the pomegranate, because
No problem with that.
yeah.
Thank you again, Bryce and Savannah, for this wonderful product. Thank you for being very accommodating for me coming down and being early. To the artist who made the artwork for what will be our new emblem, both for the Instagram and the YouTube channel. Thank you again for your wonderful hard work. I'm going to post your Discord information in the pinned comment. So anybody else who watches our stuff, any other companies out there, if you want to have some artwork done by her, feel free to contact her. So thank you again at Patricia Huz for that. We will have this video posted probably within the next day or two, and then we'll have that updated profile picture and stuff updated as well, and we'll post an actual image of the profile picture on the Instagram for those of you who would like to look at that.
Yep.
So thank you again, everyone, for being here with us. Thank you again, Bryce and Savannah and Patricia Huz, for your hard work and for letting us have you guys on our channel. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
So I guess without further ado, be great to one another.
Drink responsibly.
Let's go.
Skull. Yep. Very much
Definitely
so.
another one to follow up with.
Oh yeah.